Testing, testicles, testing, testicles, testing, testicles. Testicles, testing, 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 testing. Okay. Hold on. Let me take a big sippy of this. Hold on. I have some ASMR for you tonight. The beverage of choice. It's for it's Four Locos. So you know what happens when I drink Four Loko. So it's either going to go very well or phenomenal. Those are the only two options. So tonight we'll be spending a great evening with a Four Loko and the lovely catnaps. Catnaps. Also known as freak naps. I love Kato so much, but don't tell her that I said that, because then she'll get a fat head about it. Plus, please do not forget that we buried the game. Listen, I've been pretty good about it. I've been doing my best. And also Kato's here. I don't think Kato will like being called the gamer word, even if I was still using it on stream. So it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Kato. You Gucci?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
Huh?
What's up?
You want to introduce yourself?
Oh, hello. I'm Kato, or Catnaps, or the cat that meows, or the cat that naps, or the cat that yaps.
You are
or
a
the
cat that yaps.
cat, or if it's like if you ever had a dream that you know when you win and
You good?
have you not seen that meme?
When I caught the I posited that one.
The dream kid who's like, have you ever had a dream
I don't think so.
Oh, I'll have to
You gotta
show
send it to me.
sometime.
Yeah, you gotta show me. How have you been, Kato? Besides busy.
I'm okay, honestly. Let's see. I've been working just day in and day out, so honestly, the most boring answer. Like,
okay, so you're a workaholic. Do you know that we've been friends for about 5 years, and this is the first time we've ever collaborated?
Okay, to be fair, I could keep that entire list like on both my hands. Like, I think I've had like around 10, maybe 15 at most.
Yeah, I'm like, I thought about it the other day. I was like, wow, I've actually been friends with Kato for 5 years. And I didn't really think about it like that until like, I thought about like 2021 and like the, whatchamacallit, the Vtuber explosion that sort of happened around that time, like 2020 into 2021.
Yeah.
And you were the pink Kato back then. The pinky.
Yeah, it was pink Kato.
What the youngins know about the pink Kato, we were in the trenches back then. We were in the trenches. I was supporting Kato before she became partner. I'm gatekeeping Kato. I'm gatekeeping cat naps from everybody.
That's okay.
You only knew her when she had her glow up. I knew her before the glow up. I was a fan before that.
The passage of time has like constantly been coming up for me lately.
Do you feel old? Do you feel like an old naps now? Do your bones hurt?
It's weird. It's freaky. I don't know. This is what I don't know. You know how like adults when they tell like when you're a kid they'll tell you like
back when I was your age?
They'll be like, you'll know what it's like one day.
So
That's
now
you want now.
So now you're hag naps.
I mean, I feel like I've been hag naps for like the past decade, okay? Like
the past decade? I don't think 10 years ago you were a hag.
No, but it felt like it.
Every time?
I'll keep up with the youngins.
Every time I come into your stream, it's either one of two things. You're either yelling at your chat, or you're talking about something very traumatic. And I come in.
Not anymore. We've been working working on that.
Were you just trauma dump on? He's like, do you guys want to know something traumatic? And I'm like, well,
Do you want me to be like real and like pull the curtain back a bit, or do you want me to be just like silly and like whatever? Because like
I'm fine with whatever.
I have both answers.
I am a nobody. You can do whatever here.
What the heck? Don't say that.
Oh my god! God damn it! I can't be a little self-deprecating. That's the freedom. A freedom.
I mean, okay, no, you're right. If that's what it's coming from, I get it. I understand.
I don't think I'm a nobody in like the loser way. I'm a nobody in like no one is going to be like, I can't believe they said that. How dare they? Who do they think they are? Like that kind of thing. So I can get away with a lot more for now.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, you know, whenever like you're dealing with a lot and then like
Mm-hmm.
people ask, "Are you okay?" I really want to do a meme right now, but I'm being really well behaved.
You don't have to be well behaved.
And it's like,
no, you do not have to be well behaved.
oh, I know. I'm just trying to like have a coherent train of thought. It's really working. It's like training me, but it's like whenever you're dealing with a lot and people ask, "Oh, are you okay? You want to talk about it?" And it's like people just like keep prying and prying. And it's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I just spent an entire like time explaining this to people. I'm tired about yapping about it. I live with it. You know what I mean?"
You've
like,
explained it so many times that you're like, I'm kind of tired of explaining this
and
situation.
It becomes your whole life,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And it's like, I'm tired of this. I need to. So I basically was like, okay, you know what? No, this is my escape. VTuber is my escapism. That is my silly hee hee ho ho time.
I love that about you.
But I can't sit on it. Like, I don't know.
All of the negative
Sometimes
things.
you have to carve out your own like happy space.
Yes, I agree. That's what I actually like about you and your streams is that like even though there is a lot of negative things in the VTuber space, you still unapologetically still very much love VTubers and doing VTuber related activities and getting involved and doing a whole bunch of things that make not just yourself happy, but the people that enjoy your content and stuff happy. And you work yourself to the bone and you do everything for the most part yourself. You made your own model a couple of times. I think you have a new model. It looked very, very different.
Oh, yeah, I got a customizable model gifted. Yeah, other than that, I basically have made all my own. Like design, concept, floor, everything. But like, and just, anyways,
yeah, that's why I'm so impressed with you. That's why I said eons ago, I was like, oh yeah, Kato's gonna get partner. Very easily. And look what happened, bitch. Look what happened. I called that shit. I said she's gonna get partner. Very quickly.
I don't know. There's a lot of stinky things in VTubing, and
yes, just like any other sphere of anything that is ever made. Pokemon has that kind of shit too. Like it's unavoidable, unfortunately.
And I don't know. I see a lot of defeatist attitude in a lot of things, and I'm very anti-defeatist attitude. Like, it's fine to feel bad for yourself. You're allowed to like feel down and whatnot. But it's like I just don't understand why people are okay just sitting down there, and I understand
and
like,
wallowing.
I just keep getting kicked down. Like everything I do, nothing matters. Blah blah blah. It's like, oh my god.
And just wallowing in despair. Hi, Andy.
Like you can do stuff. I believe in you. Like, trust me. If I can do it, anyone can.
That's because
you gotta be.
Yeah. For me, my favorite anime is Gurren Lagann. So like, I don't have a defeatist attitude about anything. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna do shit that I want to do. And if anybody has a problem with it, they can suck my fucking toes. I do not care.
Oh, all of them, or a specific couple, or like, I'm not asking for me. I'm just asking like
freak.
It's not for me.
Freak naps.
Hey, I just want some clarity.
You want me to clarify which of my toes they can suck in reference to having a problem with me doing whatever I want?
Not anymore. You know, like, not with that reaction.
Unfucking believable. I'm gonna talk to you about something. I want to ask you something because I don't know. I mean, I kind of know, but I don't really know. How much black slang do you know, Kato?
I like to think I know a decent amount. I mean, like, okay, I've been estranged from my family for a pretty long time now, so I don't really talk to them anymore. So like, uh, I don't keep up too much anymore. But
Mm-hmm.
wait, what's up?
You want?
Quiz me?
Yeah, because it would be funny.
Like, is this like?
I'm not gonna make her say that. Okay, so for reference, on my stream, we buried the N-word like a couple weeks back, and I don't say it on stream anymore.
I can't believe you didn't hear what I said.
What did you say?
I said, is this like, are we doing flashcards? Like, is this Nihongo, like AAVE? Nihongo Josu?
Nihongo. Oh my god, I could have made such a good joke right there, but I won't do it. I was so close to breaking.
You're so well behaved. Let's go. Call up.
Corn, one of my mods was like, "Boss, remember you can't use the gamer word anymore." And I'm like, "Okay, I know, I've been good." And they're like, "Okay, we know." But I'm like, I was so close. You said Nihongo, and I was like, "Oh, I know another word that starts with N." I stopped myself though, and I'm drunk. I'm drinking a Four Loko, and I stopped my see. This is why I don't believe people when they say that. Oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I was drunk. I'm like, listen, okay, I'm black, and I have the ability to say it. I have the pass to say it, and I still controlled myself even under the influence. That's how I know people are full of dog shit when they say I didn't know what I was doing when I was drunk.
I believe some people get blackout drunk and don't remember what they're doing, but I feel like there's got to be like some.
You have to set a limit.
Yeah, you have to like be aware of. Oh, has this happened? Like, okay, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Nope, never mind. No.
No. This is a safe space.
You should get your partying out in a safe space in your own home when you are of age to drink, and go ham really early on. See?
No, drink at the age of 12. Like it just fucking go balls to the wall.
This is not endorsed by catnaps. Do not correlate to the.
Someone randomly is gonna be like, "Oh man, I want to look at small VTubers," and come into the streams like, "Wait, catnaps," and then and then be like endorsing underage drinking. Well, that's one person we can't sponsor.
Making like my very first like comment on stream gonna be like, full disclosure, thoughts and views are not of catnap.
Did you just say thoughts and prayers?
Thoughts and views. Thoughts and views. I mean, I can give you thoughts and prayers if you want them.
No, thoughts and prayers. You know what? Let me not say. Let me not say.
In my skill tree, so.
Is it because you're from Yeehaw?
Well, I grew up in Yeehaw.
Didn't you tell me something crazy the other day? Where like you said something about like the place that you went to school had like.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna say it.
Don't bring that up.
I have control.
Yeah.
Is that why you said thoughts and prayers? Is that why you were going to say thoughts and prayers?
No, I said thoughts and views are not. Thoughts, views, and statements are not endorsed by cat. I wasn't going to say thoughts and prayers.
Okay. Thoughts and views are not endorsed by catnaps of Cato Incorporated.
Yeah, that's me.
No, you're holding yourself back more than you normally would, and I think it's because you're like, I don't want to say anything wrong, and I'm like, no, you're pretty much free to go wild here.
No, I'm brain fried. I'm so chilling after today I've been working like 3 days straight.
So you're gonna leave me here
So-
with this Four Loco and not be unhinged as you normally are on your streams? You're gonna just leave me floundering and have to entertain on my own? You're gonna make me
had that kind of.
you're gonna make
I
me
warned
you're gonna
you.
you're gonna make me the only circus clown here. You're gonna make me the little clown that goes around and honk 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 and be like, hey man, look at me.
See, here's the thing. No matter what state I'm in, I'm always the main clown. See, some people need alcohol to like embrace their clownism.
No, I'm a clown always. I'm drinking alcohol just because like I had a long day at community council and I wanted to drink alcohol. That was like, you know what? I'll drink today. I'll have a little drinky. And I told you I was gonna drink.
Yeah.
My clown is already always out.
I usually just try to save like alcohol for like IRL social like big events. I usually
Same.
like I went to Kai Guy Idols, right? Or do you know what that is?
No.
Kai Guy Idols is basically overseas idols. It was coined by a Kai Guy idol named Paida. She's
I love Paida!
I love Paida! I saw her like IRL, like I saw her perform.
I love Paida because I know Snecko. I don't know if you know Snecko. Snecko was originally in some type of group with Paida years ago. And Snecko is one of my friends. And I knew about Paida through Snecko.
Wait, that's awesome.
And Snecko is like, I don't know if maybe you have because you know Paida. So
I don't know. I know of Paida.
Okay, so they had like they entered some kind of like song cover thing like years ago at this point. Jesus Christ. And it was called Hariath, I think is the name of the song that they covered or made or something. I don't remember all the details. And that wasn't how I found Snecko, but that was how I found out about Paida. I think Paida was a part of that project. And I was like, oh man. And so I asked for permission from Snecko at the time, like, oh yeah, could I put you guys like in a game because I really like the lore of like the music video that you guys did. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. So I was like, oh shit. And so I only knew of Paida originally through that music video.
Wait, that's so cool though.
Yeah, like it's
the internet like a small world.
It seems really big because like the world is really big and like you're like, oh, there's so many countries and so many people and blah 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 blah. But like the amount of people that know other,
you get into small niches. It's like, oh
yeah, when you start getting into like the anime scene and stuff like that, you're like, oh wow, you knew this person? I'm like, yeah, I've known them for 15 years. I've known them for a decade. Like there are some people that are like, you know this person? And I was like, yeah, I've known them for over half my life at this point. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I've known them since I was a teenager.
Isn't that funny?
Sometimes when the person is problematic and I'm like, oh yeah, they got canceled in 2020. They're like, wait, you knew this person? I'm like, yeah, I helped cancel them.
well, you know. Sorry, I just.
No, you're good. I'm having a good time. Excuse me.
Out of curiosity, do you have like any like YouTube video like guilty pleasures that you like watching?
I don't consider anything a guilty pleasure because anything I enjoy, I just enjoy it. I don't believe in guilty pleasures. For me, personally. Like, why should I feel guilty about enjoying something? That's weird. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Well, like
if I enjoy something, I'll just tell people, like High School Musical, I love High School Musical. I love musicals in general.
Okay, so you know how you love like the cringiness of like white women? What?
Did I tell you that I told my therapist about like I genuinely had a conversation with my therapist about like the white woman thing? Like, cause I wanted to know. Did I tell you that? Did I tell you that I told my therapist? And I was like, yeah, I'm like, I really enjoy white women because they're losers. And she was like, well, let's talk about it. Yeah. And I'm like, and I told her, like, you know how in like a coming of age teenage drama movie, like you have the goths, you have the jocks, you have X, Y, and Z cliques, and you have the nerds or whatever, right? And she was like, yeah. It's like, so white women to me are the nerds, the bottom of the barrel, the fucking losers, the dweebs, the people you don't want to associate with, the people you shouldn't find sexy or attractive or whatever, because they're dweebs and losers, right? And she's like, okay. And so that is what I'm attracted to. And she's like, okay, that sounds fine to me. And I'm like, am I fetishizing white women? He's like, how can you fetishize white women? And I'm like, damn, you're right. He's like, what am I going to do? Like, I like the way that they buy Starbucks. I like the way that they never season their chicken. Like, you know what? You're right. My therapist validated my my unquenchable thirst for white. And I was like, it's like, the more cringy and losery that they are, the more I'm into them. And she's like, okay, so it seems like you just tend to like cringy women. And I'm like, and I told her, I was like, are you saying that my taste in women is cringe? She's like, I didn't say that. You said that. I'm saying that this seems to be what you prefer. And I'm like, all right, you're kind of annoying me now. And I can say that because me and my therapist have rapport. But it was a very funny conversation. She was like, I think you're just attracted to cringe. And I'm like, oh no. But white women are always cringe. And she's like, yeah, they sure are. And she's not white. My therapist is not white. She's Latina. So, and when I explained to her, like, you know how white women get all giddy and they're like, oh my God. And she's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's what I like. That's what I find enticing and attractive about them. It's nothing like specific. It's just that. And it's like, it's not like other women don't do that kind of thing. Is it that white women, it's like it's at birth. I don't know. Maybe it's all their environment. I don't know what it is about them.
I mean,
I'm sorry that I went on a tangent for that. I have ADHD. Please forgive me.
Okay. It's okay. You're okay. Forming thoughts.
I detracted from what you were probably going to say. That's my bad. But yes, I know how I like. I know. No, you're good. I know in the way that I adore women of the Caucasian Caucasus Mountain. Yes, I'm aware. What?
I was just gonna talk about, like, lately I've had a guilty pleasure of just watching like cringe like VR chat troll videos.
That's not that bad.
Of like people who think they're like werewolves and stuff and are getting phantom pregnant. It's like Omegaverse, but it's so funny. Speaking of, you know about Omegaverse, right?
I've never read it. I've only know about it in passing. I don't really know too much about it.
Okay, you've never read like an Omegaverse fic or anything?
I'm too busy reading Quan Mill's Old Thought Next Door on stream with my chat. And it is quite... I fear that Quan Mills might just be the Black Ichiro Oda of like urban fiction. His pen, like, I went into it because one of my mods suggested it. I went into it thinking like, okay, this will be funny, right? I went into it thinking that it would just be a good like cackle. There's 35 chapters of Old Thought Next Door. The first one. There's a sequel to it, by the way. And this guy knows how to write trauma, and it's quite the spectacle. I will say this, like, I almost kind of wanted to quit this stream so I could continue reading Old Thought Next Door. That's how good his pen is. I'm gonna be so fucking for real with you right now, Kato. I love you. I adore you. I like everything that you do. I have a lot of respect for you and your craft. I love... Like, you're probably my indie Oshi. I'm not gonna fucking hold you right now. But like, I kind of wanted to read more Old Thought Next Door. I'm not even gonna fucking hold you on that, big dog, because that shit is crazy. crazy. Like, you would not believe the type of shit that Quan Mills writes in that book. That guy, like, I thought maybe it may have been AI, but no AI could think of the things that Quan Mills is writing in that book. There's just no way. There's no fucking way.
There's certain human experiences that will never be able to be replicated.
Quan Mills is one of a kind.
Certain unique people that, I don't know. Don't get me started.
His pen is unmatched. He is the Ichiro Oda of black people. 1000%.
Speaking of people who write trauma really well, I'm a big Chainsaw Man fan, right?
Oh no.
What the hell does that mean?
What are you gonna say about Tatsuki Fujimoto?
No, I was gonna ask, like, did you see the stuff that came out recently?
About Reyes being voiced on a porn star? Wow, I'm so fucking shocked by Tatsuki Fujimoto, the fucking freak of all mangaka in the fucking mangaka universe. That guy is I'm not shocked by anything. This guy, didn't he? I don't know if it was him. I don't know if it was him or some other manga artist that I'm thinking of who pretended to be his own little sister. Okay, so it is him. Okay. Okay, and like some girl in his college like bullied him and like broke his bike or some shit, and he was super into it. Okay. I am not surprised by anything. This motherfucker drew. This motherfucker drew Denji getting a hand job in an alleyway. I'm not shocked by anything this guy comes up with. This motherfucker wrote Fire Punch. I read Fire Punch. I am not shocked by anything Tatsuki Fujimoto does. Anything.
Listen,
that's
you first went into his works with Fire Punch, didn't you not?
No, I went in with Chainsaw Man, and then people were like, Fire Punch is goated. You gotta read Fire Punch. And I was like, okay, let me read Fire Punch. And Fire Punch is both fucked up, funny, and more fucked up. I would not say that Fire Punch is good. I would say that Fire Punch is like, it's like watching a train wreck, and you can't turn away. You're like, I gotta know what happens next. What do you mean they're eating people's arms?
So, you know, of course you know probably, but you've heard of emergence or metamorphosis, right?
You're talking to, listen, okay? Kato. Okay. You're talking to an old head. I was on Faku. I was on Faku.net with my friends on Skype at 15 years old. Okay? You don't think I know about metamorphosis?
Okay, listen, I've had people literally explain it as like it's not something, it's not a good time. It's not
I've seen worse.
Something you're like, okay, yeehaw, maybe you start off and then like halfway through you stop.
Metamorphosis is not that bad unless you're a normie. There's way worse.
About reading it. I was using a euphemism about like you pick it up and you're like, okay, you start and then you keep going and it's like slowly like you stop and you're like, oh, I don't think I want to keep going anymore.
Did you see the JoJo revamp ending to that one? Where he uses crazy time.
Yeah. It's a good alternate ending.
Yeah, I like it. I liked it. That was when I didn't know anything about JoJo. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
But yeah, I basically equate like metamorphosis with like Fire Punch type stuff. And like
I don't know, I feel like
my favorite manga.
Ironically, I think Fire Punch is worse.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Fire Punch is worse. Yeah. Maggot Girl copy pasta? I don't think so. Maybe Kato has. Kato sees all kinds of fucked up shit.
I haven't seen. Wait, the copy pasta. I don't think I want to know.
Don't Google it. Oh, okay.
Other awful things, but I don't want to know. Okay.
I think you're from the same era of the internet as I am, Kato.
Yeah.
I think you're just around.
DeviantArt.
Oh, DeviantArt. Okay, so you're definitely from the same era of the internet that I am. Okay. So you know about eFucked and everything, right?
Huh?
You don't know about eFucked?
No.
Oh, you poor. Okay, that's good then. You don't need to know about eFucked. That's where I saw my first decapitation video. Yeah, at the tender age of 15. I was like, oh, well, that's fucked.
Yeah, on DeviantArt there was like this weird like zombie Pikachu art,
Hmm.
and it popped up one night
They sure
when I
did.
was at my dad's house, and I saw it for a split second, closed my browser out immediately, and started crying under the desk. And then I started microdosing looking at it so I could like not be scared of it as much anymore.
That is the most autistic thing I've ever heard from you, honestly.
Level 2 diagnosed, baby. Yay!
Let's go! Autism diagnosis!
Like we've known.
I mean, you weren't diagnosed, but we were pretty sure.
Like even therapists were saying it, so you know.
If therapists were saying like, yeah, you're not neurotypical. Something's up with you. Your brain is not. Your brain does not function like normal people's.
Yeah, there's a lot wrong with me, but that's okay.
I mean, that's what makes you likable, in my opinion. You'll say something, and then I will not be able to predict what it is. Like I don't know. I'll be winding down when I watch your streams, and I'm like, okay, let me watch Kato streaming. I gotta watch this shit because it's always entertaining. You always say something that will entertain me. I am never bored in your streams, so I'm like, okay, I gotta watch Kato. Kato streaming, perfect. It's a Kato stream. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna eat a snack. I'm gonna have a good time. I may pop in. I may not pop in. Sometimes I just lurk. Sometimes I just have your stream in and I lurk. But like sometimes I'll say something.
I am such a big lurker, and oh my god. Wait, thank you first of all, but also like, oh my god,
No, I told you I watch a lot of your streams. I watch a lot of your streams.
I'm so okay. I'm so scared. Like I'm such a lurker that I'm scared to follow people a lot of the time. Like on Twitter, on like anything. So like I'll just watch their stuff, but I won't follow them. So like sometimes then like I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm
When I
trying to
follow
be better
someone,
about being like supporting people.
when I follow someone and they recognize me, I'm like, how do you recognize me? I haven't done anything. I'm like, I'm a ghost on the internet. So how do you know?
I could say the same thing for myself, but you're gonna like throw me over a cliff if I.
What if you self-deprecate? Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
1000%. I will definitely throw you off a cliff. You're doing a lot of shit.
I'm not safe here.
No, you're not safe at all. Period. There's just no way. I would not allow you to be safe here and self-deprecate. I don't even stream. That's because your name is McButts. It's a pretty hard name to forget. I'm not gonna.
The crime dog.
I think of the fucking. You know the dog. You know the.
You even like.
You know the dog that's like only you can prevent forest fires. That's what I think of when I see McButts' name.
That's a bear. That's Smokey the bear.
Oh, that's not a dog. That's a bear.
Smokey the bear is the one that says only you can prevent forest fires.
Do you mean take a bite out of crime? No, I meant the bear. I definitely meant the bear. I'm sorry, when I'm drunk, I'm giggly. I'm very, very giggly.
Okay. I have 3 different routes of conversation. I'm thinking about the Bear TV show. I'm thinking about the conversation Men are the bear, and then I'm just thinking about Smokey the bear.
Well, then let me give you a straight. I say that for 2 bisexuals. Let me set a. let me give you a linear path of conversation and ask you a question. Do you like linearity in video games?
I miss it.
Okay, I knew you were based. Okay, thank God.
Like I enjoy open world stuff, but it feels like
exhausting.
Fucking game has been open world.
It feels exhausting.
And yeah, like I don't.
And you also have like autism and you're like ADHD, so like you have this like tendency to want to do everything, right? Do you have that?
Usually I have my mind set on one specific thing that I want in the game more than anything. Usually it's like cosmetics or seeing like a certain character that I like or I'm obsessed with. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I will like tunnel vision in speed through the story usually.
Okay.
Like I will try to avoid side quests because I just want to know the main story.
I'm the opposite. I'm like, okay, I have all
Yeah.
these things to do. I need to do these side quests first. It's kind of like, I don't know if you have this. So like, you know how you'll have your, well, you're autistic, so you may have this. So, you know how like you'll have your meal and you have like something that you really, really like on the plate. And so you save it for last. So you eat everything else first. Do you do that?
I I've been trying to force myself into like different eating habits to like
Mm-hmm.
try and fight against ARFID. But like I used to eat everything in like one go. So I'd like focus on one thing first, then I'd eat the
Mm-hmm.
next thing, and then yeah. But lately I've been like trying to eat like bites of everything every once in a while.
Mm.
But I have this thing that I want to be the last bite taste,
Mm. So do you
where it's
save
like
it for like
depending
your,
on my mood.
you send it, do you save that for like your favorite meal on the plate?
Like
Because I do that.
as I'm like eating, I'll figure out like, I'm getting full. What do I want my last full feeling and like taste to be?
Okay, I
So
understand
like
that.
I'll decide as it's getting low and I'll look for
Uh-huh.
the best piece of whatever I want and save it.
This is a very autistic conversation that we're having.
I mean, I think picking out your favorite part of foods is completely fine.
Yeah, me
Food
too.
is an enjoyable thing.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone make you feel bad for enjoying food.
That's why I don't trust anybody that say they don't like Kirby as a character or his video games. I'm like, you don't, Kirby just eats and sleeps. You don't like eating or sleeping? Then you don't like living. You want to die.
I mean, like I've never played Kirby games, but
You never,
I think
what?
Kirby's sick. I mean, like I played him in Smash.
You've never played a Kirby game?
No.
Why? He's just a little dude.
Poor. I was poor.
Stop being poor. Just get
expensive.
money.
Here, let me go tell my parents that when I was in like first grade.
Yeah. Just tell them to stop being broke and buy you some.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Why don't I just go beat up that boy who stabbed me with a pencil? I think he stole my Pokemon Fire Red too.
Damn. No,
Yeah,
we're gonna
dude,
let's go back in time and kill that guy. I'm so sorry, Kat.
For the stabbing, for the loss of my Fire Red.
No, we're gonna for saying that we're gonna go kill that kid for stealing your Fire Red version.
You said it, I did it. Again, Catnaps does not condone or endorse any of the actions.
Yes, she does. She condones us going back in time to beat up that kid who stole her Fire Red. Absolutely, you gotta play a Kirby game, dude. They're good.
Yeah.
And they're so simple.
I hear that they are.
They're never, I mean, like, usually they're pretty simple until the end. And when you have to fight the boss, and then it's the boss is either like you'll go the whole Kirby game and it's great. It's a fun time, it's super easy, it's not that hard. Then you get to the final boss of the game and you're like, it's like you're fighting a Dark Souls boss. And I'm like, what the fuck? What happened through the rest of the 10-hour game? Why did the difficulty suddenly spike? Sakurai, my guy, what are we doing? So, you know, I mean, maybe it was just a skill issue because I was a child when I played most of these games. Excuse me, I burped. But, yeah, Kirby games are a great time. They're just a very casual, fun ride until the end. Usually it's always some dark shit, really some dark, fucked up shit that happens at the end of Kirby games. Kirby games are really fucked up in the retrospect, in thinking about it, honestly. In thinking about it, they're pretty fucked up. Like at the end, you're like, wow, did his wife just die? Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna move on from that and just fight this incarnation of nightmares. Okay, sure. Also, Kirby probably solos your favorite fictional character, 1000%. I don't know. I don't know what Sakurai was smoking when he made Kirby, but Kirby is ridiculously overpowered. Like genuinely, like. He's actually a baby, so he's not even at his full potential. I'm not gonna go on a fucking He's my favorite Nintendo character. My favorite series is Pokemon, but like Kirby's my favorite Nintendo character. Period. I love that dude because he just eats and sleeps, and like who doesn't love eating and sleeping? I love Kirby. That's my guy. Just like Lucario's my guy, Kirby's also my fucking guy, right? But like I don't know. I don't trust people that don't like Kirby or Kirby games. It's different because you haven't played Kirby games, right? But like I don't trust people who don't like them. It's very hard to dislike Kirby games because they're just a good time. They're not.
I mean, like, I dislike a lot of games, but I don't dislike Kirby.
Yeah, he's just a little guy. You would not believe the
Yeah.
amount of Kirby merch that I have. My sister went to Korea and she got me Kirby merch because she knows I like Kirby. That's how much I love Kirby. I love that guy.
Insane.
That's my dude. That's my guy. You know how like everybody has like a video game where they're like, oh yeah, this is my favorite fucking video game of all time. I love this fucking video game. I would play this until the end of time. I would bring it with me to a fucking deserted island and I would play it until I die or whatever. And then you have like, oh yeah, isn't that you with the Tales? One of the Tales games. I think that's you with one of the Tales games. I don't remember which one it is, but it is for the 3DS, if I recall. This is how you know I'm in your streams. This is how you know I'm in your fucking streams. This is how you know I'm a fucking OG. Because I be in your streams and I be fucking interacting. You know that I'm in Kato's streams. You know that I'm in your streams. I don't remember the exact one, but I know that it's for the 3DS. That's all I remember.
PS2.
Tales what?
It's for the PS2.
I thought they remade it for the 3DS.
Version, but I hate the 3DS version.
Okay.
And that's the last one it was like released on, but it's like impossible to get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really, the only complaint you can make about any Kirby game is that some of them are too easy, but also that, yeah, maybe they're just made for casual gamers. But continue, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I shouted Kirby inflation and you didn't say anything about it.
What? So you hate me?
No, I said nothing of the sort. I said Kirby inflation.
So you hate me?
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
So you hate me?
Making Kirby floating noises. Like.
So you hate me? You hate me?
No, I'm just inflating.
5 years of friendship. You hate me? So you hate me? That's crazy. She hates me, guys. She hates me.
I popped Kirby.
Yeah, Tales of the Abyss. Tales of Abyss! That's your favorite one, right?
Tales of the Abyss! Yeah.
I literally, the way that you gassed up that fucking game, I was looking for it for 3DS when I was broke.
I mean, like,
I was looking for it.
3DS, it's just like...
Are you saying that I should buy it for the PS2? I have a PS2 still.
No, because it's like really expensive.
I believe that. All the PS2 GameCube games and shit are like $300 now for some reason. I don't know.
I think you should totally legally dump the disc files and emulate it. Only in a legal sense, of course.
I mean, I'm doing that for a couple. I mean, I would never do such a thing for any video game.
Legally, though, you have the games, you have the discs, and you had a friend help you dump the information so you can play it legally.
I will play it because it is your favorite game, and you do nothing but gas that game up.
Listen, the most important thing to me is characters and character development and world building, right? I need a good story, but I need characters to like be human and be believable. And I am a big ass hater in JRPGs a lot of the time for shallow ass character writing.
I'm the same way.
Spend 70 hours with these characters, more screen time than you get in movies or in TV series. You know,
this is true. This is true.
So it's like
you have all this time.
You need to make them fucking real. Make them. There's so much writing and so much potential. Anyway,
I agree with that. No, I agree. You're kind of fucking spitting right now. That is 1000% facts. You were not lying.
I think Tales of the Abyss has just like one of the best like protagonist growth arcs, and even if you aren't like in love with the characters, I think they're just extremely human, and
Mhm.
it's admirable how they're written. And Luke von Fabra is the reason why I want to be a better person every day. So
That's how I felt with Fire Emblem Awakening. I really love Fire Emblem Awakening.
I love Awakening.
Awakening
That
is
was
my
like
favorite.
treat.
I think Awakening is still my favorite game of all time.
It's not my favorite game of all time, but it's my favorite Fire Emblem for sure.
It was my first Fire Emblem.
Same.
I remember seeing a commercial for it or wherever. I think it was on. I think there was like an actual TV commercial for it when I still watched TV, and I was like, wow, this looks great. I've never played Fire Emblem, but I kind of want to play this one, right? And I did not know that Intelligent Systems was like, this is gonna be our last fucking Fire Emblem if like it doesn't sell well, like because like Fire Emblem wasn't selling well, and Nintendo was like, lock the fuck in, or this is your last one. And Intelligent Systems was just like, okay, I guess, if this is going to be the last fucking Fire Emblem game and we're not going to get any more money after this and make any other Fire Emblem fucking games, then let's just do everything that's really fucking cool about Fire Emblem and just throw it into one fucking game. Let's just fucking do it. And they did that shit.
Had a romance system. Romance system. Romance system.
And I played that shit. I played the demo, and then I played the full game when it came out. I couldn't find a physical copy anywhere. It was my first digital game. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. My first fucking digital game of my entire video game career. I was like, I want physical games my entire life. It was my first digital game. I played that shit. I have over 800 hours into Fire Emblem Awakening. I've played that game more than any other game in my entire life. More than most of the and I love Pokemon. Okay, I suck Game Freak's dick. Okay, for free. All right. I am a tired, retired slut for Pokemon and Game Freak games, even though their games have been kind of mediocre lately, okay? I get FOMO when I see other people playing Pokemon, and I gotta play Pokemon. But let me say this. I have spent more time in Fire Emblem Awakening than any Pokemon game in my entire life. Okay, Fire Emblem Awakening, anybody that is like, oh my god, in Fire Emblem Awakening, they introduced a casual mode, I don't want to play that game, I want my old hardcore Fire Emblem. Fuck you!
Guess what? You can still play it!
You can still play that! You can still play that! Okay? It was my first Fire Emblem, and I don't want to lose any of the characters. Like, this is my first fucking Fire Emblem game, bro!
I've never played this genre before. Fuck you, I'm stupid!
And they had a marriage system? Like, what if I lost my fucking wife? I don't want to lose my fucking wife! So I played it.
By the way,
go ahead.
I need a list of your favorite Fire Emblem characters.
Don't do this to me.
I need, like,
none of them I hate. Except Excellus, who is not a recruitable character. He is just a member of Walhart's army, and fuck Excellus. Excellus fucking sucks. Fuck that guy. That guy can die. I killed him, and I enjoyed every second of it. But a tier list of all my favorite Fire Emblem Awakening characters? Oh, don't do that to me. That's like asking me which one of my children I prefer more. I love them. I saw a Brady cosplayer at AX maybe in 2014 or 2015, and I was like, Brady, my son! And they were so nice, and they let me hug them and take a picture with them. It was so great. I love Brady. I used to hate Maribel, and then I paired her up with Rickon in my first ever playthrough of Fire Emblem Awakening, and because she's this prissy rich girl and blah 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 blah, right? And I saw how she treated Rickon, because Rickon is from a former noble house that has fallen on hard times, and he's like, I'm no longer, rich, and I don't have as much influence. Why do you love me? And Maribel is like, it is not the money or the riches or the status that defines who you are as a noble. It is what is in your heart and what you do that defines who you are as a noble. And I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, she's kind of
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. A rich girl that values a person's character and not their and I usually hate prissy, because she was introduced as that to me when, you know, you go to the fucking shepherd's garrison, and Lissa's like, this is my best friend Maribel and everything, and I'm like, okay, and then she's like, and she has a problem with fake belching and shit, and yeah, right? And I'm like, okay, she's kind of snobby, she's kind of prissy, I don't really fuck with these types of characters, I don't really like these types of characters, right? And that was my first reaction, you know, this was years ago, this was like 2012 or whenever the fuck the game came out, 2012, 2013. And so I was like, okay, you know, I've been learning about all these other characters through the support conversations. What do you have to offer me, Maribel? What do you have to say when I pair you up with Rickon? And she said that, and I was just, it was the first time that, because growing up I wanted to be a game designer, that I was really super inspired by the level of detail and level of attention and level of just like character development from Fire Emblem Awakening. And it was so, it made me like a character that I originally disliked. I really grew, like, obviously my first time, I think I married Lucina, and then I married Tharja, the ones that are stereotypical, right?
Sorry.
And then my third time, I think it was my second or third time that I had Maribel paired up with Rickon or whatever it was. And I was like, wait a minute, Maribel's kind of cool. I kind of fuck with Maribel, actually. And so I started pairing her up with other characters and seeing more of her personality. I was like, wait, she's kind of goated. She's kind of fucking spitting right now, actually. She's kind of slays. I'm not gonna lie. And so I married Maribel, and I just really liked her character, because when you pair up with Maribel, you're teaching her slang and stuff, and I'm like, this is cute. And then she teaches you like how to be you know manners and noble bearing and stuff, and it was so cute. It was so cute. I was like, she's the best she's the best waifu in the game. I don't care what anybody else says. She's just kind of she's just kind of like I would lay down the red carpet for her. I would kiss the ground that she walks on. She deserves the world. She deserves the world. I love Maribel. She at first it was like Lucina, Tharja, Severa, because I love tsunderes, I love goth girls, I love Lucina's character, I love that she went back in time and she wanted to save her parents, even though that's not really her parents, but she really loves them. And then there's like all kinds of different story scenes that you get if you pair up with Lucina, and I really love that. I love Lucina. I love that Sakurai put her in Smash. Lucina. I don't care if she's an Echo Fighter of Marth. I do not give a fuck. I love Lucina. I'm just glad that she was in the game. That was my main. I still love Lucina to this day. I love Lucina. Phenomenal character.
I was a Lucina main before Corrin came out, and then Corrin came out, and I was.
You did it for the feet.
Corrin to go back to Lucina.
You did it for the feet.
Okay, so back then I didn't make any feet jokes, and I didn't like, hit me at all. And now, as I've gotten older, I'm like, the dogs are out.
The dogs are out. The dogs are out.
I hate Shirshi and Cordelia.
You hate Church? I like Church.
I don't like her, and I don't like Cordelia. Because
you don't like Cordelia?
Shitty mom to Severa.
Okay, she is kind of an ippy mom to Severa.
I think that, like,
and I love Severa. I love Severa.
Prioritizing Crom and all that shit over her own daughter.
I love Severa so much. I love Severa, but that's because I like tsunderes. That's because, like, I'm not. How can I say this? I like women that are hard to get to know. I don't know what that says about my personality, but like I just love women that make me work. Does that make sense? Like, make me work for their information from them, attention, or whatever. I just like a woman that will make me work for it. I like the challenge. I just love that. I love that. I love that. I love women who are a little bossy, a little mean sometimes. I love women that are kind of like they have a lot of baggage. I think it's because I was raised in a very loving home, so for me, when I see someone struggling or someone who is hurting or someone who does not have, I've been in relationships where, they were like, you think I'm pretty? And I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I think you're pretty? And she's like, well, my family says this. And I'm like, that's pretty fucked up. So like, I don't know. I want people to feel like they matter. I guess. So tsunderes, they just do it for me. I like that they make me work for it. I like that they make me work hard. I don't know. I guess I'm just a workaholic or something. I don't know.
So I specifically am like, I only like fictional characters. I'm a little freak, okay?
You are
real people
freak naps.
Whatever. So, like,
you are freak naps.
I've come to. I mean, you know why I like. Okay, hold on. It is freak naps time. Okay, I'm gonna.
No, go for it. You were inclined to do so.
At this point, I was just like given up, and like I just joke about Big Brother stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I genuinely love the specific eldest brother, because the eldest brother usually has a shit ton of baggage. They're tired as fuck. They don't have time for games. They get shit done. They're responsible and reliable. They take care of shit. And then, like, seeing them dote on people that they care about is really nice to me. It's like,
is that did you like
women?
Did you like Fates?
But it's like Fates? Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
But, like,
I get it. I get it.
It's like you know how, like, some women like whenever guys like are good with children and they're like,
yes,
oh yeah, that does it for me. It's like something like that, but not in the same regard. I don't like kids.
Yeah.
So it's like
you like someone who's like a big brother figure doting over over their younger siblings or whatever. Protecting them, like, looking after them, caring for them, making sure they're okay, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Like,
I get that.
Usually there's baggage that comes along.
Oh yeah.
So it's awesome.
Being the oldest and having to be responsible. Yeah. That's a lot of baggage.
I get it.
No, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe it's because, like, I have, like, I think everybody has some level of baggage, right?
They have to grow up too early.
Yeah. So they don't, excuse me. They don't get to enjoy things. I get it. Yeah, I think like
they'll punish themselves.
I think baggage. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you.
Caleb Love in Deep Space is like,
of course you're gonna mention
older brother. Well, he's older brother, but like pseudo, and like, it's good. He's a good guy.
Hi, Annie Bell.
Hi.
That's such a cute name. Go ahead, continue. Right? Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just gonna talk about Caleb Love in Deep Space, but I can change it back to Fire Emblem.
You do talk about Caleb Love in Deep Space. You find any excuse to talk about Caleb Love in Deep Space.
Well, we brought up brother stuff specifically.
Yeah, I know.
Character trope.
I know.
Okay, perfect.
I don't really have. Do I have some?
Like
because you have the brother thing. I don't think I have anything like that.
Well,
is white women considered like a thing?
He's like a brother, but like later on, he's kind of like a yandere. So he's like a golden boy, right? So he's like, everyone loves him. He's perfect. And then he like goes off because he has to do brotherly stuff essentially. And like he becomes like super dark and like has a bunch of secrets and baggage and all that. And it's like super serious. And he's like, he like turns a bit yandere. But not like, I don't know. I like fictional stuff. You know what I mean? So I like seeing a deranged man actually yearn and care.
Yeah, you want to see a man show emotions, basically.
Yearn.
Okay. I don't know what it is for me. Is white woman considered like a thing? Or like I don't know what it is for me.
They're
like, I don't know if it's specifically like the woman being white. I think it's more so like just being a dweeb. I think that's what it does for me. I think like
Like
women
maybe
being
bimbo-y in a way.
I don't know.
Like not
I mean, I
bimbo,
like
like
bimbos, but I don't think that's
soft,
exactly what it
independent.
is. I don't think that's
Mm.
precisely what it is. Like bimbos is like an aspect of it, but I don't think it's exactly what I would pinpoint if I had to like put a pin in it. I would say that like I like baggage. I like women that are kind of like dweeby. I like them a little goofy, a little silly. And this can obviously apply to any type of woman. It's not specifically white woman exclusive, but I think that like white women have this sort of like I don't want to get like political or anything. It's kind of like a freedom to be like, "Oh my god, I love this and I don't have a care in the world or any thoughts in my head." And that's not exactly what it is verbatim, but it's just like how can I explain this?
They're very authentically themselves.
Yes, there's really like they'll be like, "Can I be mean?" or something like that. Or, like when they want to be upset or mean about something, they'll be like, "Can I be mean?" I don't know if you do that specifically, but like a lot of white.
Sometimes I say, I'm gonna be mean for a second.
Yeah. Okay, so how can I really? I don't know what it is in fiction that makes me attracted to a specific type of character, but like I know what it is like in real life. I'm trying to think of like the fictional female characters that I really like, and like my very first like anime crush was like Hinata Hyuga from Naruto, but I don't think that's a really good indicator of my type. I don't even really know if I have a type because when I think of my type, the first character that I think of is like Kafka from Honkai Star Rail. But Kafka is like mature. She's not dweeby at all. She's kind of in control. She knows what she wants. She'll tell me what to do, but like that doesn't really say anything
Okay,
about any of the other
bringing
female
it
characters.
Chainsaw Man.
Huh?
I'm bringing Chainsaw Man around. I'm bringing
Okay.
Chainsaw Man around
Okay.
again. So Makima
Love
has a very
Makima.
similar
Love
kind of thing,
Makima.
right?
I'm into Makima
But
1000%.
but
If she told me to
isn't there
bark, I
like a
would.
scene or two where she does something kind of dorky or kind of like, you know what I mean? Like she does like something a bit more like I don't know how to
Dweeby?
explain it. Yeah. There's something that there's like a chapter. I don't know if it's during like their movie date cinema thingy
Mm-hmm.
or if I'm thinking about something later on
Mm-hmm.
in part 1. I'm not going to I don't want to say spoilers or anything.
I've
Like
seen up until the Denji handjob thing. That's what I've read.
okay, yeah, I'm talking way further. I'm like
No, you're fine.
I'm
I
behind
don't
you
know if
there
I'm gonna
too, but
continue. Kafka has her dorky side. What are you talking about? I guess so. You're right. That's true.
TLDR, I think you like the idea of like a cool, mysterious like air of a woman who's like
I
in
don't really care
control
about the
and like
mysterious
can
part. It's more so
but like
like
the cool air, but like also knowing that like she's a little dork somewhere.
yeah.
She does
I
something kind
like
of
I
dorky.
like the
You know.
duality. I like the duality.
Mhm.
Like
You like Gap Moe in a sense.
yeah. Yeah, I like Atmoe a lot. Like if a character is like, "Oh, I don't care about anything." Like think of like Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog is like,
Sorry,
"I'm dark and brooding. I don't care about anything, but I love Maria." Right? I think
Maria.
like a character being like, "I don't care about anything, but I love plush dolls." Right? I think that's really like that'll get me. I think that like that'll like damn. I really
Ooh,
like
I'm
that about you.
excited for you to if
I
you
like
ever
that.
get into Tales of the Abyss. Tear Grants, right up your alley.
I don't know. I don't know what it is about like certain because like I think of Kafka, I think of Satsuki Kirin from Kill la Kill, like some of my favorites, and it's more so like I like women that have some level of power or control or um I don't know. I like women that would probably boss me around, and I would be fine with that. I like women that boss me around. Not really like dominant, but like would just boss me around, tell me what to do. I like being told what to do. I guess it's my type of
I
woman.
like okay, so when I think about my type of like women or like fictional character women,
Mm-hmm.
I have an OC that is just like the most like basic general definition of just like femininity, I guess, like
Mhm.
basic general border like more Mary Sue-ish kind of way.
No,
Like
that's
I
fine.
don't
I
mean
think
bad,
more people
but
should make Mary
like
Sue's.
I think like just like the cute, polite, shy, just like trying to do their best, like kind of bland character. Like I don't know. I like those characters sometimes. Like I don't
So like
know. I
Hinata
think
Hyuga
whenever it's
from Naruto.
no, I actually hate her.
No.
I like Sakura a lot.
I would like Sakura if Kishimoto knew how to write women.
Just Hinata bothers me. I've always just I've never liked her.
This is the only flaw that you have in my eyes, Kato. This is over the
Okay.
over the 5 years that I've known you. This is the only negative thing that you've ever done. Is hate Hinata Yuga. The only negative thing. After all the trauma you've dropped on stream, this is the only negative thing I have to say about you. That's pretty good.
She's not the worst. Like you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're doing pretty good, but like she's not the worst, but like, she's not in like my favorite Naruto characters at all.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You know what I mean?
That's fair. I get that. That's fair. Because my favorite Naruto character is actually Shikamaru. I love Shikamaru.
I love Shikamaru.
Yes, let's go, bitch! Well, my sister also loves Shikamaru. She just got into watching Naruto recently. Like, and she's like, yeah, I love Shikamaru. I was like, we really are related. Wow.
Because, like,
I love Shikamaru.
I love him, but, like, Sasuke still my number one.
No! Kato!
Listen, I saw him in 2nd grade, and I was like,
no!
He's the one. But I also, I like Kiba.
Wow, I think you're the only person I know who likes Kiba.
I love Kiba.
It's probably because you're a furry. It is what it is. I'll accept that.
He has cool little face markings.
Man Beast Mimicry! Man Beast Clone! Man Beast Over Taijutsu! Fang over Fang! Nah, I love Shikamaru. When he was like, everything's such a drag, I was like, oh my god, he's so me! Real! Everything is such a drag! And I feel like even as an adult, oh my god, everything is such a drag. Shikamaru was right, my glorious king. He was right. Everything is a drag. He's super smart, but he's like, oh, that's so much fucking work, bro.
Effort, my brain.
That's how I feel. I'm like, I could do this, but that's so much fucking effort, dude. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sleep. I just kind of want to chill. And then he gets promoted, and he's like, oh. Because like they were able to recognize that he's so smart, and he was like, fuck. More responsibility. Fuck. He's just like me for real. He's just like me for real, for real. Like, yeah, I could do all this shit, but I don't want to. Yes, I'm smart enough to do these things, but I don't want to do these things. He's just like me.
Me, on the other hand, I don't want to do all this, does it anyways.
Yeah, you're the opposite of me. You do everything. I'm like, I don't want to do that shit. And I've been trying to practice getting better at singing. Like, I'm not a terrible singer. I could be better. Right? Mm-hmm. So I've been like doing these diaphragm practices where like I put all the air in my stomach before I sing and stuff. So I've been trying to practice, and then on my way from community council, I've been like doing like karaoke in the car and just singing certain songs. I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to embarrass myself, and people are like, "Boss, you can't. Boss, you can't sing."
Don't post it. Just like record it for yourself.
But if I hear it, I'll want to take myself permanently off the census.
Well, then you're never gonna get better at singing.
Stop.
Unfortunately, my advice is quite literally have an ear monitor if you can. Like if you're ever like singing like at your PC, put your monitor on to hear yourself.
But I want to
And
die
like,
of cringe. It took me so long to get used to like my normal voice being like, okay, you know, if other people think I'm funny and everything, then maybe my voice isn't that bad, right? Because I got a lot of shit growing up for my voice or whatever, and now I don't because everybody's like, oh my god, you have a voice for radio or whatever, and I'm like, okay, I guess my voice isn't that bad. But like singing is different. Singing is so weird because it's a different expression of yourself, and it's very intimate. It's very like very intimate to sing.
yeah,
And
it's a skill.
it's very like, I don't know, like drawing is different from singing. Like they're both art forms, but singing is way more intimate than drawing. Like you draw, you're like, wow, I love this or I hate this, but I'm gonna post it anyway. And you post it, and people are like, I love this, or nobody posts or says anything at all. But like singing is like you're expressing an emotion that is coming from your soul or from someone else's soul, and you're like, whoa. That's a lot. That's a lot for me. It's really a lot, and I'm like, oh, it's an emotion.
Scared, like I'm more scared whenever it comes to like sharing writing or like concept ideas.
Yeah, I feel that with writing.
Building stuff.
I get that.
Like to me, that's like the most scary. Like, and I think then art, because it's like, oh, you thought of all these. So it's like an amalgamation of all the things you like, and then like you try to put it together, and then people can kind of like judge, like they're like look at your stuff and they're like, oh, this is what you think about, this is what you like, kind of feel, and you do it like that. Like that's the kind of stuff like I used to beat myself up with and like be scared to do, and now I'm just like, why the fuck do I care? I'm posting it. Like what the fuck?
I was a writer before I started drawing, so for me, I'm like, yeah, I used to write like erotic like fan fiction of like fictional characters, and then sell it to like my classmates for like, I don't know, $10-15. So like they would read the erotic fan fiction that I wrote back then, like in high school or whatever. So like for me, writing is, I think that I get it. I get that part about writing. Because it's also kind of intimate, because it's expressing how you feel about certain things. But I don't really feel as like embarrassed over that versus singing. I think singing is way more intimate. Singing is an expression of the heart, and that's kind of stressful to me. I'm like, oh. Because I express myself often. I don't really hide how I feel about anything ever. But I think that like singing is such a like a very specific expression of your heart, or someone else's heart.
For me,
you said a stem?
Yeah, it's like a stem, and like it's really good for like calming me down. Like whenever I'm like really like overwhelmed and stuff, I'll like put songs on that I like or sing along with them, and then I'll like trance myself out until like I feel better or normal again.
Maybe it's because like the songs that I want are like usually rap songs, and I feel like I'm a faker, because rap is more about like being authentic and real to yourself. So I feel like if I covered them, like I'm not being true to myself, because it's not how I felt. It's about how someone else felt. And I don't know if I'm being authentic to like how that person specifically felt when they wrote this rap song, you know? Like I like a lot of songs off of the Mr. Morale album by Kendrick Lamar. And a lot of those are of him expressing exactly how he felt, you know, with his experiences with therapy and sex addiction and all these other things that were going on with his relationship, etc. And I feel like I would just be kind of like a fraud if I tried to cover those songs, because those are his feelings, not my feelings. And so I feel like I would kind of be fake if I tried to cover them, versus like if I tried to cover something like by like Sabrina Carpenter, like, you know, Tears or Espresso or something. I feel like the difference is sort of night and day, where like I'm pretty sure like Sabrina Carpenter is definitely sort of expressing herself in a sense, right? But I feel like the Mr. Morale album and all the songs on it, like Silent Hill and Count Me Out and N95, etc., are expressing a specific side of Kendrick where he is sort of like, this is how I see the world or what I feel is going on around me, and this is how I feel about this specific thing, and this is how it makes me feel in my day to day, and why I don't do X, Y, or Z. And like me trying to cover that song is maybe doing a disservice to the original form of art, and maybe that is probably um, sort of besmirching its original intent and what it was supposed to mean, versus like something by Sabrina Carpenter or Ariana Grande or any of these other musical artists that I really enjoy. Like I'm sure that like in the grand scheme of things, these are probably still all feelings that they all feel about whatever they're talking about in their music. But I don't know. I feel like rap is sort of different and a little bit, at least with the specific artist that I'm talking about. I feel like it's a little bit more like, uh, what's the word? I don't know if intimate is the right word, but more like personal. I don't know if I could cover those songs and feel okay with covering them, even though I really like them and I would like to cover them. You know? Does that make sense?
It makes sense. I just, uh, I mean, like, I don't think. I mean, you're not besmirching anything by
Mm-hmm.
covering it. If anything, like, you're doing anything out of admiration for liking something.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like something, like, there's like appreciation there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're making a mockery of it, even if
That
you can
I
speak
think
to
that's
it
what I'm
on the
worried
same
about.
level, because like, uh, I mean, the reason why I said like record yourself is because like it's a skill. It's something you have to build up over time,
Mm-hmm.
and you only get better the more effort and practice you put in, because you'll learn certain things, or you'll like realize, oh, I think I liked how I did that with my voice. How does that actually sound? Type
Mm-hmm.
deal. And you can learn it and like try to match like that with like knowing what your vocal cords did, knowing like what mouth shape you made. It's really important for that kind of stuff. But
Yeah,
like,
singing is a lot
I
of
think
skill.
also like it's a full body workout.
Mm-hmm.
It's so, but like
It's a lot.
I also think that different genres, like, you can cover different genres, but like just know that like there's going to be a different group of people listening to everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, hmm, how do I want to say this? I have like 13 billion different thoughts.
You're
Um,
good. Take your time.
I don't know. I think if you want to do it, you should, and you should not worry about like your skill level or whatever. I mean,
Mm.
like, I'm gonna be real. I don't think anyone can meet Kendrick's skill. Like, you know
No,
what I mean? Like,
I,
there's like
I I I would
some.
never put myself in that same
I
bracket.
think there's like a good handful of just like legendary rappers, and I genuinely, I don't know.
I would
I
never put myself in that same bracket ever,
Yeah,
ever.
and no one's expecting you to be that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And it's just your own version of it.
But you know what I mean, right?
And
Like the level of like you don't want to besmirch it or do terribly, etc. It's just anxiety, I think, for the most
yeah,
part.
like uh so my kamiyoshi is suisei.
Hmm.
Um During Offkai, whenever I did my mini live, I sang Ghost with someone, but like I worked super hard on that because I was like, I cannot, I can't like, I've never done like an official Suisei cover because like
Hmm.
she's too good to me. Like she's my
You
everything.
feel like
Like no offense
it,
to
you
her,
would be
no
detracting from
matter
the
what I
original.
do,
Hmm.
it's not enough.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
So
I feel that. I feel that.
like I'm encouraging you to try anyways. Like
Mm.
the same way I'm like, don't listen, don't listen to
so
them.
so that
I
you can feel the same way about yourself when you do it. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get
like
it.
I just I don't know. No, you should try. You should keep putting effort in, and
because I really love Count Me Out and I love N95 and stuff, and I've been like practicing in my car. Take that shit off! I love that song. It's so good.
Okay. Also,
take off the new logic that if I'm broke, I care.
I would say turn off the TV. Turn off the TV.
Turn his TV off.
I would just turn the TV. Like I don't know.
I get it.
Just like take random parts of it in stim. Anyways, no, I think you should.
It's so hard because it's.
Okay, here's
because I have a high level of respect. You know, you can understand this from the Suisse thing. It's just a high level of respect, and it's not like I think I will sound terrible. It's not that. It's more so like I do not want to do a disservice to the original work. Like even if like my mods and my community thinks it sounds great, like for me, I'm like it has to sound great to me because I do not want to do a disservice to the original. But like at the same time, I'm not going to top the original at all, ever.
You need to lower your standards and expectations for yourself.
But that's so hard because you're an artist. You get this. You get this.
You need to just fight it and do it.
Oh, that's so hard. That's so hard. You're an artist. You know what I'm talking about. The level of like personal.
You want to know what gets worse? I'm telling you the first easy step. It gets harder.
Oh, don't tell me that, bro. That sucks.
Okay. So what I do, now I'm like I'm getting a bit more excited because finally after like what 4 or 5 years of learning how to like do covers and record and stuff, I'm finally at a point where I'm like, oh, I feel like I can like add and arrange and like add a few like harmonies here and there. Like I have not been able to like showcase like my improvements lately, but a lot will come out eventually. But it's like I only got to this point because like when I first started, I used to not be able to sing on instrumental tracks at all. I used to always have to have like the original vocal like going along with me.
I get that.
Now I trained myself and I was really fucking bad and I did it live and like it's permanently out there.
But you don't sound bad.
On stream.
You have good singing ability.
Okay, but like it's because I worked on it. You know, like
that's true. And like
everything musically is like
music
objective and subjective.
Music is
really
so
fucking difficult.
Music is so difficult as an art form. Words up to singers and fucking songwriters and everything. It's not that like I do not think I am a horrible singer. I do not think that. I think I have some average, and that's not me being mean. That's me like knowing my level of my skill level. I am not a horrendous singer. I have a level of ability that is about average. I think that's fair. I think that's pretty accurate, and I think that's precise for where I am at this moment in time. It's a combination of things that are different from like me drawing or writing, where like I have to be vulnerable. I have to try, especially for covers. I have to like I want to capture the original artist's intention in that song, etc. And for me, I also have this. I think most people have this sort of hang up with hearing their own voice. And so I'm trying to also overcome that at the same time as also being like, I'm going to sing this and I'm just going to accept that this is how I sound at this moment in time, and this is not a reflection of me being like disrespectful to the original creator or whatever. This is just the skill level that I'm at right now.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Have you ever seen those posts about people who like go to the gym for like the first time and people are like, Yeah, that's nothing to make fun of someone going to the gym for the first time. They're like changing and working on something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's admirable.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the same thing. Like you're beginning your journey. You're documenting it for people, and no one
Oh,
would think that.
why would you do that to me? Don't do that
What?
to me. Damn,
What?
no, I'm gonna think of it like that.
What? Just documenting your journey over time?
God
That's why I
damn
said
it,
record
Ghetto.
yourself. You don't have to publicly post it, but like
Yeah, that's
just probably
true,
trying to
but
listen to
I
yourself.
think I would take myself off the census if I had to hear myself.
I used to be the same way. I
uh,
still don't like care for hearing my voice, but I'm at a point where I'm numb to it and I can just work through it. And
I mean,
guess
I'm
what?
I'm that way for
There's
like clips and stuff, but I'm not that way for singing.
You'll get to a point where eventually there will be some time in a song that you're singing and you'll be like, "Oh, wait, I sound kind of good there."
Uh,
And it's going to be tiny little bits of it. You're just slowly honing it. There's like different techniques cuz like also you like different genres, different singers, different enunciations, like it different mouth shapes, different mouth sounds, the way you use your tongue. Like this sounds like I'm sorry, this sounds like ridiculous, but I'm very
no,
visual.
you're.
Like
I know what
if
you're getting at. I
if
dropped
like
my fucking drink too, by the way, but
so
there was barely
so
anything in it.
yeah, no, I don't know. I'm very adamant on I think everyone should try singing and not to be scared of it, even if you hate your voice.
I'm not afraid of it. It's more so like, what's the what's the right way to go about saying this? It's more so like, not that I want to impress anybody. But like I just want to do it justice, some form of justice. I don't intend to outdo the original artist in any way, shape, or
Yeah.
form when it comes to covers. Um, it's just that like I want to sound at least decent. That is what I would strive for. Like just sounding decent. I want to sound decent. That's all I want. I want to sound decent. I want people to be like, "Wow, they can sing." That's all I want. That's all I
Well,
want. And I've been practicing my breath control. I've been doing these breathing exercises before I go into community council, and just like take all the air in my diaphragm and then let it go, and then back and forth for like 10 to 15 times before I go in, and I'm just like, okay,
do you
I
want
did that.
others to say wow? Or do you want to say, wow, I did that?
Damn, why you gotta do that to me while I'm drunk?
Because it matters. It's fine if you do want other people to like
I
be
want
impressed
other
by it.
people to
But
think that I
if you
sound
want other
okay.
people, well, I'm sure
I
people
don't want to
do. So
sound like Cinder covering fucking
okay,
cupcakes
okay.
shit. I don't want to sound like a fucking
That was
loser.
listen, that's kind of mean. I'm not gonna accept
Listen,
that.
okay? I'm gonna
Listen,
be so for real with you.
I'm
You
not here to
either
be mean
rap.
about people, okay?
Listen, you either rap or you sing. Okay? You don't talk through a rap song. That's really bad. Okay? I do not want to do
I'm proud
that.
of her for at least having the balls to put it out there and do
Sure,
it.
the balls.
Okay?
I can respect the I can.
Listen. Regardless of whatever happened, regardless of anything, and how good.
But
you
her
think you're
friends
doing it,
lied to
whatever,
her.
You can't say that. You don't know their feelings and their.
Listen,
You don't
okay?
genuinely know them.
I'm black. All right?
Okay, but that is your feelings. That's your opinion.
No, Kato, fuck with me on this, okay? I'm black. All right? Let me tell you something. Black people are super, 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 fucking super blunt about pretty much everything.
I know.
They do not mince words. I would not say that they don't lie, but like, let me say this, okay? When it comes to music, and I know you're trying to stop yourself from laughing. I'm slurring because I'm drunk. I apologize.
No, sorry. You said that black people don't lie. And
No,
my
black people
brain went
lie.
to
Black
the-
people lie,
No,
1000%.
my brain went to that meme of black men don't cheat.
No, they do, 1000%.
No,
In any
do
case,
you know that meme though?
I probably do. But let me say this.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just
No, you're good. You have ADHD and autism. I have ADHD. You understand. So let me say this, okay? Her friends heard that shit, and they said to her that, wow, girl. And I looked at the comments, okay? Bao, Numi, Nemine, whatever her name is, Tricky, etc., etc. At the time, they were her friends, and they said, wow, girl, you really slayed on this. And Tricky is Egyptian. Let me state that for everybody, for you and the people in chat. No. Hold on. Hold on.
I don't like bad mouthing people.
I'm not bad mouthing. I'm saying this.
No.
Like they straight up lied to her that it sounded good. Now, as a friend, you should say to them, hey, all right, this is not bad, but I think you should go back to the lab. All right, just work on this a little bit because you are talking. You are not rapping. If you're gonna sing, then sing. But if you're gonna rap, then rap. Right? That's how I would say that. As a friend, I'd be like, listen, you, Kato, are my friend. All right. So if you send me something like, hey, boss, does this sound good to you?
I'm really uncomfortable with this conversation to be like completely forward with you. I said it. I don't like.
Okay, I'm not gonna badmouth anybody. Okay, just fuck with me. Okay.
No, but you have. Okay, I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying, but like we are not friends.
I'm not badmouthing anybody. I'm just saying this. As a friend, if you say to me, I'm taking Cinder out of the equation. Okay, is that fine? Are you good with that?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So if you came to me and said, hey, boss, this is a song that I rapped on. I need your opinion. And if it did not sound good, I would tell you that because I'm your friend. I'm like, okay, Kato, this is how you sound. And this is what I would want out of this type of like performance or whatever, right? Because you're my friend and I'm not gonna lie to you. If something sounds bad, I'm gonna tell you straight to your face. I'm like, Kato, this is not bad, but I need you to do this or X, Y, and Z to make it sound like you are rapping, not talking, right? Like if you're talking and you're supposed to be rapping, that's not good. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't think the person in question sounds bad.
You know what I mean?
Like, if you ask me for critique, like, I'm gonna give you critique.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
If you don't ask, then I won't give you critique. But I also won't tell you if it sounds good or bad. If you ask me, what do you think it is?
That's also the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that I like push. I'm like, don't worry. Like if it's coming, if you want other people to like want like your stuff, you're never going to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Even if people like it, there's always going to be someone that dislikes it. So like you always need to do something.
I agree with that.
It needs to come from like you liking it. That's why I'm like, if you like a cover, then like do it. That's why like I never like ask people like for opinions on my covers and stuff. If I don't feel I'm happy with it, it doesn't get posted. Because I've posted a cover or two before that I was not proud of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not proud of, and I hate it.
Okay.
It makes me feel dumb. I don't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I feel like if you're going to post something, my thing is that like
you
should be ready for criticism of any kind.
Yeah, because it's the internet.
Yeah, the internet is pretty ruthless. I didn't say anything on that post. I will say that. Yeah. I didn't say anything on that post. I was like, my personal opinion is that her friends are lying to her. That's just me, right? Like that is my opinion of the entire situation, right? Like I feel like you should be better friends and tell her, you know, maybe you should do this, like, or if she did, like, I don't know the situation, obviously. Like personally, if I did drop a cover, like if I'm speaking for myself, I just drop it. Right? I don't really ask for any opinions. But obviously I'm opening myself up to the criticism of the internet. And the internet is ruthless. The internet is
Yeah.
ruthless. I didn't say anything mean. I didn't comment on. If I don't have anything nice, I follow what my family tell me. If I don't have anything nice to say, I don't say anything. Right?
Yeah, just like scroll by, right?
I'm like, I have my opinion in my head, but I don't state it. I don't think I need to. I don't think it's relevant because other people have already probably said what I've already said, and there's no reason to repeat it. So like, okay, I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, that was brave of her to post whatever she posted, and I respect that she had the sort of withdrawal to post something in the first place. I think that X, Y, and Z could have done this to make it sound a little bit more like in tune with the song that you were trying to cover, but beyond that, like, I don't have anything else to say. So beyond that, like, if you're going to try to cover something, I think you should at the bare minimum try to cover that same type of energy. If that makes sense, I don't think that's too
You
out
don't
of
know
place.
until you do it.
Yes, exactly.
And that's why I say, like, because, like, again, I think it's really brave of anyone to be posting their, like, singing journey from the get-go.
Yeah.
You know? Because you're not going to be.
You're not going to
There's
be
gonna
perfect
be
at the
stuff
same
that you
time.
do, and it's not gonna be good.
No.
Everyone starts off bad at everything, and it's just
The first step to being good at something is sucking
bad.
at something.
Like,
the first step is sucking
there's
at something.
people who are willing to share that they were bad at stuff. You know what I mean? And that's why I think encouraging it, even if like
it doesn't sound phenomenal,
it isn't up to like your standards. Like, if like a friend of yours is starting a journey, I think you should keep encouraging them. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Rather than like the whole world shit on them. Like, I understand what you're saying as well. Like, it's like if you see a friend with like their skirt pulled up and they got toilet paper hanging out their ass, like you're gonna be like,
yeah, I don't want to lie to anybody.
Yeah,
I don't feel
like,
good about that.
Time,
I won't say anything mean, right?
I think if someone was proud enough to like put it out there, then like you should at least like not say anything or like encourage it or just like, you know what I mean?
I think I wouldn't say anything if I thought it didn't sound phenomenal. Unless they asked me for my opinion and wanted me to be honest. I don't like lying to my friends. If you ask me for my genuine opinion, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna. I don't believe in sugarcoating anything because that's just how I was raised. I don't believe in sugarcoating anything with anybody. If you ask me for my genuine opinion, I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna be mean about it, but I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I'm gonna be like, hey, this is what you sound like. This is what I would want from you in a future cover. I think that you should rap and not talk, you know, because that's not rapping, that's talking. You need to rap, you know. This is what you need to do. I wouldn't try to, because like I said, singing, rapping, etc., any type of like musical sort of thing it's very vulnerable. It's a very, very vulnerable art form, in my opinion. And you're putting yourself out there for the masses to be judged, crucified, etc. In my opinion, if you came to me as a friend and asked me for my genuine opinion, I'd be like, okay, I want this. Like, this is what you're trying to do, and I think that like this is I would give you the positives, the negatives, and what you should improve on. Like, if you asked me, right? I don't want you to fail. I would never want any of my friends in any endeavor, especially artistic. I would never want you in any artistic endeavor to fail. I don't want that for anybody. So if you ask me for my opinion, I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm like, this is what you're doing. This is where you can improve. And this is how you will get there. I will give you my full-on opinion about how I feel about whatever you gave me, right? So that you can get to where you want to be. As far as like whatever my opinion is based on what you asked for, right? Like, I'm not gonna, if you didn't ask for my opinion, I'm not gonna give that shit to you. But if you do ask for it, I'm gonna be 1000% honest with you. I will not lie to you. Okay? I will not sugarcoat it. I will not pretend like, if you sound, off key or something, I'm gonna tell you. Like 1000%. I don't want you to fail.
I'm gonna be dead ass. The auto tune will pick it up before I can even get it to you. Well, no, because everyone is like tuned. Like, any cover you ever hear, anything you ever hear is always tuned.
Yeah, I don't want to lie to my friends ever. I don't want them to think that, because like if I tell them that they sound good when they don't sound good, then that's a bad reflection on me as a friend. You know, I'm more concerned about like lying to my friends about
I
like
mean,
what I actually think. You know, I don't want
it
them
kind of
to post something that sounds bad or like sounds off or whatever, or like they have a bad mixer or whatever. Like everyone's situation is different, you know what I mean? So like everyone's situation is different, and I don't want them to be like, "Hey, boss, this is something I made. I want your honest opinion on it. I don't want you to spare any details. Like let me know so that I can improve." If you're asking me for that specifically, I'm like, okay, do you want me to be like genuinely like, and I'll ask them. I'll be like, hey, do you want me to say specific, like I don't believe in tearing people down. I believe like if you brought this before your friends or your loved ones or whatever, and you want their honest opinion and they lie to you, I think that they don't really care about you. And I really love my friends. I don't want them to fail. So I will try to put them in the best position that they could possibly be as far as my opinion is concerned. So I do not like lying to my friends, especially if they ask me for their opinion, especially if they ask me for my opinion. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
yeah. I just I think there's a difference in like
Being mean and like an opinion.
no, not only that, but it's like what is your friend wanting right now? Like
Hmm.
do they just are they excited that they did this? Like are like you know what
I
I
would
mean?
only
Like
offer my
do
opinion
you
if they ask. I would only do that if they
yeah.
ask. Otherwise, they're like, if they ask me, like, how do you, what do you think of it? I will tell them, you did that. If I don't like it, right? If I don't like it, you did that. That's what I'll say. Like, I'm glad that you posted this, or I'm glad that you did this. I would not try. I will try my best not to say something that I do not believe. Does that
Yeah.
follow?
Yeah. I just I think even if something isn't great, there's always room for improvement
Hmm.
and you know, you have to keep doing stuff to improve.
Yeah, like I don't want to lie to you at all. I would never try to lie to you. It just feels bad to lie to you and like you get fucking bullied or ridiculed by everyone online. Like that just feels bad. If it makes me feel like shit, even though I didn't do anything. You know, like, do you get where I'm coming from?
I get that.
I would
I
rather send you my honest opinion than to let you get
I
ridiculed.
yeah, but that's also implying that you have it beforehand. And that's like, you know what I mean?
What do you mean? Actually,
That's implying like that's implying that you heard it before it was posted.
oh, okay. If I didn't hear it before it was posted, I would only say my opinion if you ask me. I'm not gonna state my opinion
Okay?
otherwise.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of fucked up. If you just state your opinion without asking for it. Like, if your friend didn't ask you for your opinion, you shouldn't state your opinion. But if you do ask, then you should be like the person who's asking should be ready for whatever form of criticism that the other person has.
Yeah. Like I'm not saying to always like gas up like your friends and stuff, right?
Hmm.
Like obviously if something's not good, like but I don't know.
It's such a
I,
slippery slope.
eh, I think I don't think it's that slippery or that difficult. I think it's
Hmm.
just like knowing when to like just cheer them on for doing what they love and doing something that made them happy regardless of their final result because that's how I like have started to live my life regardless of the
Mm.
final result. I have to be happy with like making something and doing something.
Even if it
And
doesn't sound great, you would
yeah,
prefer them to lie to you. Like
no,
I'm
I'm not
asking
saying
genuinely.
that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like if I made something,
Hmm.
I'm making it for myself
Okay.
and essentially sorry, I'm like um it's not that I want someone to lie to me or anything like that.
Mhm.
It's just like, I don't give a fuck about what other people think. Like,
I think that's
I'm in
fine.
shit for the love of the game. Like, I'm doing, like, this is a selfish thing.
Mhm.
Like, I'm being extremely selfish doing the things that I want to do. Like,
Yeah, what I'm
things in
talking
my
about is like
life.
someone coming to me and asking me for advice. If you ask me for advice, that's very different from you just posting something. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
I have my opinion, but I'm not gonna state it. Like that's fucked up if I do that. That'd be really fucked up. Like if you don't ask, then I'm not saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me, then I will give you my honest opinion. But if you're just posting shit for the love of the game, I can't say anything because that's just on you. I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Whether I have an opinion or don't have an opinion, like I'm not saying anything. Unless you ask me directly. Which I think everybody should do. If like they're posting stuff. Like if you ask a friend, I think you should be prepared for that criticism. If you don't ask a friend and you're just posting shit to post shit, then post shit. I full-heartedly agree with that.
Yeah.
Like I only think that critique and stuff should only be offered if it's asked for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
But like I am not going, like I don't believe in lying to my friends if they ask me for my honest opinion. I will tell you exactly, like my friends will get my blunt, honest opinion. I will not try to hurt your feelings or be like, you sound like shit! Never sing again! What's wrong with you? How dare you sing? You motherfucker! Don't ever carry a note ever again! Don't you dare try to sing, you motherfucker! I don't want to hear you sing a Sabrina Carpenter song for the rest of your days! Don't you ever try to sing! Not ever!
Hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny.
But like, if you ask me to be 100% with you, I will give you my honest opinion. I will tell you like, hey man,
I think that's fair.
I will tell you the positive and I'll tell you the negative. Like, this is what you did right. This is where I think you can improve on. And I think you will be fine if you improve on those things and you'll be Gucci. Like, I'm not gonna tear you down. Like, that's fucked up. I don't like that. I would never do that to somebody. I would never tear you down because, like, it's art. It's art.
What you did earlier.
Huh?
That's kind of what you did earlier, not to me directly, but like, no, people did not ask for their like other opinions on their other.
Okay, so listen. Okay, listen. Fuck with me on this. Okay, fuck with me for a second.
No.
No. Fuck with me. Fuck with me, Kato. I need you to fuck with me, please.
No.
Okay.
I'm grumpy because I need food. I'm hungry.
Fuck with me for a second. All right, listen. Okay, because if Cinder, I'm just assuming. Okay, I don't know. I'm assuming. I will admit that. I'm assuming that at the bare minimum, she probably ran this by at least 1 or 2 of her friends. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. Hypothetically, she ran this by, because when you do something, you want to share it. You want it as an art. You understand me as a fellow artist. When you're like, bitch, I kind of fucking slayed on this. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of fucking slayed on this, bitch. Right? When you feel, you know what I'm talking about. When you do something, when you finish a piece and you're like, you feel good about it and you want to share it.
Covers.
Anything.
Absolutely not. No.
Covers?
Absolutely not.
Interesting.
Art, like VTuber stuff, sure, anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Music stuff, absolutely fucking not.
Interesting.
That's also why I only do like my own music videos, because like I don't want another mixer. I don't want like an editor to have to like listen to my track a billion fucking times.
Did you say crack?
Like, I am insecure. What?
Did you say crack?
No, I don't want like my editor to have to listen to my track like 50 billion times. Like while they're editing it.
I think I'm thinking it from like a drawing perspective and not Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm in the wrong for that. I'm thinking about it from
Like,
a
art and
drawing
color stuff
perspective. Drawing is very
is
different
like
from singing and rapping and stuff. It's a very
because
different
it's
art form.
external. It's
Yeah, like
external
with
art
drawing, like who the
versus
fuck cares, right? Like you draw something and you're like, "Hey guys, look at this shit that I'm drawing," and your friends are like, "Whoa,
there's like
that's just fire, bro!" You know what I mean?
there's like
Versus like
some people
singing.
who are like shy with like every sort of stuff, and then there's some people who are just like body shy. And it's like
Mm.
I think singing and dancing is a different kind of like
Yeah,
nervous barrier for people that like makes it even worse because it's like that's their body,
yeah. So they
and
would
like
just
learning
like
how to like
you would
move
just
it
post it
and
because you don't want to be crucified for that kind of thing.
it's like
Mm.
it's also like okay, I really fucking hate serenades or like whenever people are like, "Can I sing for you?" and like sing
Ah, that
or like
feels
that shit.
awkward.
I hate that shit. Like it so like whenever I like send covers or something like that, it
Mm-hmm.
makes me feel like I'm doing that. I'm forcing someone to listen to like my shitty cover type deal. And I
Mm.
would rather just post it and people like find it if they want to listen.
Ah, I get you.
Yeah.
Mm. Singing is
Like
such
I
a
understand
it's
the sentiment
it's
of what you mean. It's
okay.
just like
It's such a different okay. It's such a
piece of
different
beast.
like you would think that like I guess I'm viewing this from like a drawing perspective, not like a singer's perspective. Huh. I didn't really think of it like that.
Yeah.
Cause
That's
like
why like whenever I do like live singing stuff, I've like
mm-hmm,
trained my brain to be like, okay, live singing is a skill.
mm-hmm.
It's really fucking hard. It's even
Yeah,
harder than recording.
it's
It is.
very difficult. I'm not even gonna
Ooh,
hold you.
we mama.
It's very difficult. It's not easy. Singing is not easy at all. Especially putting
So
yourself
like,
out there, it's not easy.
yeah. So like, I don't know. I think of it. I try
Maybe
to
I
like equate it to sport in a way where it's
mhm,
like when I was younger, I used to feel like I was laughed at for like being like kind of like just slender and lanky and like running around but being small and stuff. You know what I mean? Because
mhm,
like I don't know. I don't know if I ran funny or whatever or looked dorky. But
mhm.
then like I learned dance and I don't know. I just got more control of stuff and like it just took time being awkward to figure out how not to be awkward.
Mm.
And I don't know if that can equate to singing or whatever,
No,
but
I think it does. To some extent. Yeah, I get that.
yeah.
It's dancing and singing are a little bit more intimate.
Mhm.
Where drawing, you can hide behind a PFP or something like that, you know.
Yeah, it's external. It's like you're creating something with your like you're making stuff with your hands, but like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's not your image. It can be like a representation or like a visual like image of like you, but like
Yeah, drawing is a little different. It's not as intimate. You can just post it and like you really forget about it, honestly. You don't really
that's
have
what I
to.
do with singing.
Really?
Mhm. Like with art, it's a different kind of intimate because it's like your brain psyche.
Hmm. That's so interesting. You want to take a break real fast? I gotta pee so bad because I drink all
I was
that
gonna
entire
say
Four Loco.
I probably need to go soon because I haven't had dinner yet.
Oh shit. Well, we can end. That's perfectly fine. Do you want
I'm
to?
sorry.
No, you're
Is
good.
that okay?
You're good.
I
I'm
was
not stressed
thinking
about
of
that.
Whataburger.
No. Oh my god, you truly are American. Okay, yeah, we can end stream if that's what you need. You want to eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna
All
eat
right,
and you
guys.
need to piss.
I need to piss and you need to eat. All right, a perfect time to end the stream. Thank you so much, Kato, for your time. I know you're super busy. I love talking to you. I'm glad that after 5 years,
Yeah.
we were able to find the collab. And even though we had like what minor discrepancies, disagreements, I don't know. I wouldn't say
I mean
disagreements.
like
It
being real
wasn't
with
just
people is
different
what
ideas.
matters, right?
No, like
Yeah, like I don't
it's
know.
perfectly fine. I don't have an interest. I don't have a fucking hang up about that. That was great. Like I like being challenged about the way that I think. Like it's perfectly fine. Like something that I thought wasn't as mean, and you were like, no, that like they're posting something, and we should just let them post that shit. And I'm like, you know what? That's fair. That's perfectly fair.
I don't know.
I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, that's a different perspective that I didn't
think
have
about,
before.
Like, I think about younger me and all how cringy and awful I was in the past, and like I'm still not that great now, but I don't know. I I would rather people like be encouraged than like feel shitty about themselves for posting something. Because like there's always room to improve. Even if they're not great at something, you could always like get better over time.
That's true. The first step to
Like,
being
I
good
wouldn't
at
want
something
that
is
said
sucking
about
at
me
something.
or my friend.
The first step to being good at something is sucking at something.
Yeah. And it's scary, and I don't know. I think it's admirable to like
Even
put stuff
drawing,
out
even
there when
drawing
you're
can be
not.
scary. We saw the Freyren
like,
thing, the Freyren meme
oh
thing going
God.
around. I was like, wow,
Awesome.
someone was at least trying. I don't even want to try that perspective. They're braver than I am.
You mean I have to draw like a nose that's more than a dot?
Don't make me laugh. I'm gonna piss myself.
Okay, well, I'll let you go so you can go let go of your 2-hour charged pee.
Okay, thank you so much, Kato, for offering me your time. It was very nice after 5 years to finally collaborate with you. It was really, really nice. I hope we can collaborate sooner rather than later again. It's just nice to finally have this long of a time to talk to you, because I've been wanting to for years, genuinely. It was very, very nice. I love talking to you whenever I do get the chance to. I know you're very busy, and I'm very grateful that you were able to spare some time for me this month to come on stream and just yap it up. It was very, very lovely. I love your streams. I love your content. I love everything that you do. You were an inspiration to me personally. A lot of the humor, well, not all of the humor, but like a good amount of the humor that I have is very similar to yours. I love that we are able to relate on a lot of things, but we also have our things that we differ on. But it still does not make us less of any friends. And I'm glad that you were able to open my eyes to a different perspective that I originally had. And I'm very glad to have become friends with you. I don't know how I even got you to follow me in the first place.
What the heck? Don't say that.
It's not a negative thing. It's not a negative thing, because like I genuinely do not know why certain people follow me.
We had like a group collab.
We did?
And I thought you were funny. Yeah, with Nane.
Huh. I don't remember that at all. Like I genuinely think I'm funny to myself. I don't think I'm funny to other people. Like I don't mean that as a negative thing. Like, I want to be so clear. Like, when I make myself laugh, like I do that with the intention of making myself laugh. I don't do that with the intention of making other people laugh. I don't give a shit if other people laugh. Like, for me, it's just like, okay, this is something that makes me laugh. And then other people are like, yeah, boss, you're funny. And I'm like, okay, I guess I am. I don't assume that of myself. I just assume that for myself, if that makes any coherent sense. I'm still drunk, by the way. Like, if I make a joke, I'm like, okay, this makes me laugh. Like, me specifically, right? But if someone else laughs, like, oh, okay, I guess someone else found that funny. Great. I guess that's fine. You know? But I'm very glad that we were able to become friends in the first place. I do not take your friendship for granted. Even if we're not able to talk very often, I do like being able to come into your streams. I do like that I was somehow gifted the VIP role in your streams. I'm very, very great. I do not take that for granted. I'm very grateful.
Oh my god, it's whatever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like, dude, I don't know why or how I got that. I'm just very happy that I have it. I'm like, oh, I have VIP. Oh, I don't know what I did, but cool.
We've been friends for a while, so like.
I like me. I do not assume or try not to assume anything of anybody. I just assume that like I am just a fly on the wall.
Yes.
So
Listen. Before I go, I will leave with one last soapbox thing.
mhm.
Chase what makes you authentically you, even if it's just for you at the end of the day. As
Mhm.
long as you're like just doing things to be good and like make yourself better and be happy and spread goodness, then I genuinely think that like there will be people that find that and find you and like agree and vibe with that and also think you're fucking hilarious. Because when you do something that makes you happy, uh it's cool. It's cool as fuck to be authentically yourself and proud of it.
Mm.
And no matter who thinks it's cringe or whatever, there's always gonna be someone out there that thinks something about you is kind of weird or whatever. Like, look at me. You know what I
I
mean?
think you're
So like,
really funny.
thanks. I think you're funny. So like,
Damn.
yeah, just if you can, try to find that like thing that you do for yourself and chase it in everything else if you can.
Okay.
Find the whimsy in everyday life.
That's what I've been trying to do. Thank you so much, Kato, for being on stream. I hope you
Yes,
have
thank you.
a lovely remainder of your night and eat something delicious.
Yeah,
Everybody, thank you so much for, especially my mods, for being in the stream and, doing your best and clipping things that you find funny or interesting. I love you guys so much. I'm very appreciative. I will not say this again when I am sober, so appreciate it for now because I am drunk. Kato, I hope you have a good remainder of your evening, and I am looking forward to your next stream, whenever that is. I do not care what it is. I will try to be there as much as possible if I am not at community council.
If I can get through this workload, it'll be sooner than later.
Thank God, more Kato streams. I am so excited.
Wow, I appreciate you a ton. Thank you.
Likewise.
I hope
Thank
you have a
you
really
for
lovely
giving me your
night.
time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat a Whataburger Jr. now. Fries.
All right, enjoy your Whataburger. Thank you guys. Have a good night.